भारती न्यूज, सीधा, सटीक और निष्पक्ष।
A very good evening, dear viewers. Welcome back to Logical Guru, the show where we talk and break down complex legal cases and help you understand your rights. Tonight, we bring you a case that has left legal experts scratching their heads and the public in shock. The living man declared dead case. Yes, you heard me right. Imagine waking up one day only to find out, according to the official records, you are legally dead. This is precisely what happened to a man in Uttar Pradesh whose own relatives allegedly declared him deceased to grab his property. The case raises serious concerns about corruption, legal loopholes, and the power of documentation in our justice system. So let me explain you what exactly happened. The case of dead, man fighting for his life legally. In a shocking incident from Uttar Pradesh, a man named Rajesh Kumar, changed for privacy, discovered that he was officially recorded as dead in the government records. The revelation came when he attempted to withdraw money from his bank account, only to be informed that his account has been closed due to his death. Stunned and confused, Rajesh rushed to the municipal office where he was met with an even more bizarre reality. His own relatives had forged documents to declare him dead and transferred the ancestral property to their names. The shocking betrayal left him not only homeless but also trapped in an unpresentable legal battle to prove that he was in fact alive. How did he gain attention? Rajesh initially approached the local authorities hoping for a quick resolution. However, instead of receiving help, he was met with bureaucracy and disbelief. Frustrated and desperate, he resorted to an unconventional method. He staged a protest outside the district magistrate office, holding up a banner that read, "I am alive, stop stealing my life." His protest caught up the attention of local media, and soon national news outlets picked up the story. Public outrage mounted, promoting legal activists to step in and offer him assistance. Legal aspects. What laws were invoked? This bizarre case brought up several important legal provisions into focus. For grey and fraud, Section 463, 464, 466, the relatives who falsely declared Rajesh dead could face charges for forging official documents to commit fraud. Cheating, Section 420 IPC, legally transferring someone's properties through deceitful means and is punishable under this section. Criminal conspiracy, Section 120B IPC. Any group that conspires to commit fraud can be prosecuted under this law. Right to life and liberty, Article 21 of the Constitution, depriving a person of their legal identity and property can be seen as violation of their fundamental rights. Property dispute under civil law, Rajesh had to file a civil suit to reclaim his illegally transferred assets. The verdict, what did the court decide? After months of legal struggle and media pressure, the court finally ruled in Rajesh's favor. The forged death certificate was declared null and void, and strict action was ordered against the officials who approved the fraudulent documentation. His property was restored and relatives were charged under multiple sections for the IPC for fraud and conspiracy. However, the case exposed serious flaws in India's bureaucratic system. How could someone be declared dead without proper verification? How deep does the corruption run with local administration office? These are the questions that still linger. Lessons from this case serves as a crucial lessons in legal and bureaucratic awareness. Here are some key takeaways. Statement vigilant about official documents. Regularly check property records and bank details to ensure they are not being misused. Legal identity matters. Your legal status can be manipulated if you are unaware of the power of documentation. Need for striker verification. The government must implement stringent checks ensuring sensitive documents like death certificate. Power of media and activism. And media attention can play a huge role in securing justice for victims. That's all for today's episode of Logical Guru. We hope this discussion helped you understand the importance of legal documentation and the bizarre but the real challenges faced by the individuals in our legal system. What do you think? Should there be a stricter law to prevent such fraudulent activities? How can citizens protect themselves from such legal identity theft? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Stay tuned for more legal insights and don't forget to catch Logical Guru next Wednesday at 8 p.m. Until then, informed, stay vigilant and stay aware.